Happy Friday. I hope we all had a wonderful week. So let's get started, shall we? We are going to attempt to retake England this time. I would like to retake England tonight. That's my goal. If I can retake England, I'll be a happy camper. I mean, let's be realistic. It's probably not going to happen, but I'd like to do it. England! Yes. Uh-oh. Come on, game. Come on, game. Pop up. Oh! Oh god, no! Well, that explains why it didn't pop up. It just crashed. Let's try this again. I'm going to assume the piano I just heard go off was not an intruder playing on the piano, but in fact a kitty deciding to walk across said piano. I choose to believe this, and if I scream and then stop talking, y'all know the real answer to that. Y'all know. Ah, here we are. Fantastic. Now, let's see where we were. I really don't want that. Investigating corruption, that sounds fantastic. I would absolutely love to have that. We need a little bit more health for those guys, and we are moving some armies up north, and we are keeping the peoples so happy. Oh, those guys don't look happy. You, sir, need to go over here. Absolutely. We can't be having unhappy people. Oh, speaking of England, man, so one of the few shows that I actually appreciate on Netflix is The Last Kingdom, and I read that they were going to be canceling it after the next season. I'm not happy about that, man. That kind of pisses me off. Like, why? It's a great show. I love it. It's one of the few shows that I would actually recommend to people, and they're getting rid of it because reasons that I am not aware of. And I'm sure they're very, very good bureaucratic reasons. It's probably that it's good is the reason they're getting rid of it. They're like, whoa, 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 this is Netflix. We don't do good things here. We only reproduce terrible crap and then destroy good stuff, and that's it. Let's see here. Oh, that's right. I could have sworn I did this already, but we'll do this again. That's fine. Caesarea. We have an army. Oh, that's right. We have an army going back here to Sadamus, or Kidamus, or whatever it's called. And we are going to try and retake a few things. But yeah, the main goal tonight is to see if I can get an army back up to retake. I'm probably going to need 2 armies, honestly. Yeah. Probably going to need 2 armies for this. But man, I wish I had some better cavalry. Do you have better cavalry? You have some better cavalry. So let's see if we can move you up north. Trade out some... Hey, Sniper, how's it going, man? See if we can trade some of these units out. And I could have sworn I have some... Yep, I have some bad people in the bunch that are getting restless. They want to go to war. They want to fight. And I'm more than happy to give them that fight. But first, I have to get them all healed up and ready for the fight that is to come to retake jolly old England. Not that it's going to do much good. In like 1,000 years, it'll be, you know, taken by some idiots. Alright, let's see your spy. Move you over here, and let's see what we have. Oh my gosh, we got 4 armies. Maybe I should focus on that first, but... Nah. This is good enough. Now, in the meantime, I do want some of these. And you gentlemen also need to go into this formation. And what do I need? I need things. What do I need? You have a little bit of ranged. And we got... It probably would help to have those guys. We got lots of cavalry, though, so this is a good one. Hey, this Fokker's Legion that got destroyed and rebuilt. Fokker, your Legion is strong. Let's see here. Ah, more filthy rebels. These disgusting rebels. Just cannot take a hint. I think we're in a good position. And I'm debating whether I even want to keep this. This will be useful if I can get it all the way around here and sailing up here. This will be useful for like the little, I guess, invasions and the little border towns or the port towns. But that's really all they're going to be good for. They're really, a navy here isn't very useful to me. Hello, I have rebels here. Why do I have rebels here? Like, why? Jeez. Okay, well, whatever. I may assign a provincial governor. I can assign a few provincial governors. What are you? What are you good at? Tax rate plus 3%. I could always use more taxes. I know taxes are lovely this time of year. I know I'm also about to like increase my costs by more than what I can probably afford, but you know that's all right. Come on. Ooh, don't you dare take one of my diplomats or my priests or whatever you want to call them. So how's everybody's week? Hopefully it was fantastic and wonderful and amazing. Ooh, the Franks are invading England. That's not right. Ooh. Hello, game, come back. It's thinking about something. Come on. There it goes. Okay. The beans above the Franks. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. I just work here, man. Oh, come on. You want to do this again? You want to get your butt kicked again? Oh, jeez. Wait a minute, wait. Are you telling me this is a reference, like a Beatles reference? Because it says, isn't that a Beatles song? I don't even know, man. It's been so long, I don't even know. Well, I've got lots of freaking rebellions going on, and they're all about to get their freaking teeth kicked in. Oh, okay. See, I don't know. See, here's the thing, is my movie knowledge is either very, very intricate or it's non-existent. It's like, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, now that sounds more familiar. Ben Stiller and Cameron Diaz. Oh my god, whatever happened to Cameron Diaz? She probably got old. It's probably the answer to my question. Suspicious death. Oh, so you took one of my agents, didn't you? You horrible person. You took one of my agents. Oh, you're such a terrible person. Hold on, let's see. Authority. Ooh, he's a progressive. That might be actually a useful thing. But it's sad because now I have to retrain a guy. Well, that happens for a lot of people. I fear that I might be one of them eventually. Alright, we're going to drop you off right here. We're going to try to maximize the money we get. So let's see. Oh, corruption is at negative, 43%. It should be at 50. I thought you had, oh, okay, I need to get another group in there. That'll drop it down like by 10% total. I will accept that. I mean, let's be fair. Most actresses have this problem. I mean, who's the chick that did any of the Transformers movies? I mean, let's not pretend she had any talent. I'm gonna break some hearts here. Alright, let's see here. Let's move you guys up here. Let's swap some units. Okay. Hey, no, her talent was in her her assets. Wait, how's this still -1? How is this still being torn down? I just ended this turn. Whatever, fine. Alright, let's move Legio 3. Let's just auto-resolve this. I don't want to fight that just yet. I say just yet. I don't want to fight right now. I want to fight England, nothing else. Rebuild, rebuild, rebuild. Let's get my money back up. Messing with my... Oh, don't do that. Ah, that's probably why. Michael Bay probably wanted to test the goods. I have no idea who that is. I don't know who Sean Austin Green is. It just shows how removed I am from that whole thing. Let's see here. Let's get that. That, and then that. Now, you, my friend, can I now leave you alone? Can I now move my army somewhere else? I really need to get not Grims. I really need to get, I don't know who these people are, man. Like, I have no idea. I mean, honestly, if you are an active actor or actress on the original 90210, how long ago was that? I mean, because she's not that, well, I mean, back then she wasn't that old. Like, the original 90210, I'm pretty sure is quite a while ago. Because, again, I'm not that I can't even give it a date, because I don't know how old it is. Even my TV watching is relatively sparse for certain time periods. Alright, do I want to? Can I move men up? No, I can't. I'm just gonna have to burn a turn, essentially. Oh, but I'm already gonna lose money. I don't want to lose money. So 1990. So he's probably like a decade older than her. Minimum. Probably more. Let's see here. Let's end this turn. Yeah. Oh, hello. Okay. So you're governor. More food. Absolutely. 13. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. I was expecting older, and I was like, geez. Yeah, but 13 years isn't that bad. I think it depends on when you get married. If you're like 18 and your husband's 13 years older than you, you have to understand what you're doing, I think, for that to work. If you're in your 20s, maybe your mid to late 20s, it's probably not that big of a deal. Like, the older you get, the less the age difference matters. But the younger you are, holy crap, the more the age difference really makes a difference. Oh, man. I take that back. When you're older and it's a large enough of an age difference, then it matters. So... I know, it's no big deal. They menace us all. See, that's not that big of an age difference. That doesn't matter, because at that point, well, hopefully at that point, she understood that, like, $5,000. I could have sworn I did this turn already. Did I peace out with the Garmatians? I think I did, but they want to pay me $5,000 to go to war with them, so I kind of want to take that. But yeah, 20 and 28 is not that much of a difference. Hopefully, she's had a few years of living in the real world and knowing what's going on. Well, I mean, hopefully that's not how you start off, right? God dang, man. I'm just getting rebellions all over the place. Oh my gosh. They're minor, but still. I gotta knock out this civil war, though. That's what I really need to do. Not really. I mean, I'm maintaining what I got. Why do I have attrition? Ah. See, but that's not a big deal. That's not that big of a deal. Well, in my opinion, that's not a big deal. Frankish separate... Man, everybody's going to war with everybody right now. Let's see here. 25 for the low price of $25,000 or 25,000 gold. I get... Oh, okay. So that actually, I probably do want that. That does give me something good. Now, I have some Avaricum gives me smithing stuff. What's your happiness at, Vertigala? -5. Oh, that's not good. It's not good at all. Let's move your butt way over here. See, now I know a couple that is together, and they are together, and they dated when they were in high school. And when I say in high school, I mean one of them is a teacher and one of them was a student. And I will take that secret with me to the grave. Because they're still married. It's been like a decade. And they started their relationship whenever they were in school. Oh, people are weird. I would not recommend doing such a thing. Let's see here. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. We need more money. But I'm going to be putting down freaking just rebellions all over the place, aren't I? I'm trying to keep my Christianity from falling too far, but I may just need to worry about the immigration side. The immigration side is going to be what's going to kill me. Let's see. And I don't even have an army over here to take these guys out. Ugh. Ugh. So many men I'm going to have to kill eventually. Let's see here. Let me guess. Hello. So you're already a governor. Okay, let's see if we can give you a space, maybe make you a little bit happier. Before you turn on me. Oh, that's why. Okay, so you want to fight? Let's have a fight. Let's give you let's draw some blood here. Just kill them. Execute them all. Alright, how's that make you feel? You feel better now? You feel better now that you've murdered a bunch of people? I'll say murdered. You've killed a bunch of people? No. Really? No? That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not even taxing this province and they don't like me. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Alright. And how are y'all doing? Y'all are doing -16, probably because you'll have an active civil war going on right over here. But I'll fix that in time. I'll fix that in time. You are indeed a shadow. You're going to be sitting there finding all the bureaucrats that are wasting money and time, right? Right? And can I raid? Oh, no, let's not raid. Let's do barricades. I want you guys fully ready for this fight. There we go. Same with you. Sisika. See, these people are happy. Why can't y'all be happy? Why can't everybody else be happy? This place, which was an abandoned mess, is happy. I just gotta knock these guys. I thought I did knock out this place, but I guess I didn't. And I'm just gonna burn this place to the ground anyway. There's nothing here that I want. Now, I think it's pretty much safe to say I now have the army that I need to begin advancing on England. Jolly old England. And I'm going to just station you here and just hunker you down. Move you in here. Alright, let's see here. We're going to kill some more people, but not yet. Let's see here. That was... What do I have? This one is... Armor. Okay, so weaponsmith. Let's do weaponsmith here. Yes. Alright, and then I don't want to consume... Oh, -114 food. That's not good. Where's all the food coming from or going? Level 2 settlement, level 1 settlement. That doesn't require any food. Oh, that's what it is. It's this thing. It's this stupid thing that I built here. Did I build this? I don't know. It's only 50 food. How much food does this produce? How much food is there? Negative 14, negative 90. That's not good. Well, hopefully whenever I get rid of this, I'll be able to actually worry about that. Okay. I feel like all my armies are now tied up in bunches. Gee, but this guy's amazing. Plus 19. That's fantastic. I might as well flip over everybody to the immigration side. I don't have much money. Ugh. Tarraco rebels. Or, was it Spanish rebels? Yeah, Hispanic rebels. Anyway, so I do plan to do my history stuff. We're just waiting for a little bit longer before I do that. Grim, where do I want to send your legion? I still want to send it up north. Even though your army is full of nothing but light infantry. Oh, hello, more stuff. Okay, so governor, we definitely want that, and lower that corruption. That will be very useful. Ooh, more francs. But yeah, I need a city in England that I can use as either a lightning rod or a starting point. That's what I need. So Camulodonum might not be a bad place to start. Hello, Eastern Roman Empire people. Or should I say, the Byzantines. Although we're not there yet. This is still before the West falls. We can still call it the Eastern Roman Empire. Once the West actually begins to crumble and fall under its own weight, then we can probably call it something else. But man, I never realized that having Honorius as your emperor was like this much of a pain. Otherwise, I would have thrown him into the frickin' wolves. But now that I've had him so long, I kind of don't want to do that. I've put so much effort into it. Misdirection. Misdirection. No! Don't be misdirected. Can I, yeah, still hunker down. Let's see here. Okay, so he's got the siege equipment, but I really don't want to go without support. Will he have support? I don't think he will. If I move here, he's in fortification mode, so I don't think he'll be able to help us anyway. That's not good, but I'll just leave you here then. Alright, very good. And more food. Negative 124. Look at that. Look at that. Poor fertility, though. So, yeah, we still need the most food we can get. As for you, gentlemen, we have 1, 2, 3, 2.5 full stacks. And some of those are rather big and nasty looking. We're going all in, boys. I will either break my armies upon them, and I hope these guys aren't really loyal. I hope they're really, like, kind of man loyal. 3 loyalty and 8 loyal. God dang it. See, now I'm kind of curious. Do I want to throw my loyal... God darn it. Well, it doesn't matter now. I'm kind of committed. It's about an even fight. Oh. That's not good. That's going to be a really, really bloody fight, and I don't have any reinforcements to offer them. Oh, I don't. Ugh, and some of them are really loyal. That makes this very difficult. Oh, he's loyal too, so that's good. Oh, that's rough. It's a half and half fight, which means I'm probably going to lose roughly half of my army. Can I hinder this army a little bit? Does that... Nope. Man, I wish there was an option for a night attack. I really wish there was an option for that. Some siege equipment wouldn't hurt here.
None will escape.
Of course, no siege equipment is available.
For death.
Ah. God dang it. If I can just break these armies, I'd be great. But man, this is gonna hurt super bad. This is gonna hurt so bad. If I siege them down, they're going to come after me, and then I'll have to do a field battle, and I hate field battles. I despise field battles. I would much rather fight in a city than I would in a field. Here we go, guys. This is probably going to be the big fight of the evening, and then after this we'll start the history. But man, this is going to be a pretty long fight. More than... Oh, and it's this one. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a long fight. I'm probably going to be forced into multiple field battles regardless, unless I can take the city really fast, and I'm not sure that I can. Just charge right in. Oh, there's lots of them. Dang it. Yeah, not so much. Alright, let's see here. Let's move these guys up. Let's see if we can get them to just pelt the living crap out of our enemy. At least our guys are right behind us. That's good. I'm going to be forced into a two-way fight. I already see it coming. Ah, they're sallying out. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't sally out. No! Alright, I can already see where this is going to go, and it's not going to go in my favor. I can already see it. It's just not going to happen. Need to screen here. Yeah. Get my charging cavalry up, and then my melee cavalry right behind. Let's see, what do you got here? This is shot cavalry, and then my melee cavalry. Now where'd my... There they are. Definitely move them up. If I can just pick them off, that'd be nice. Oh, oh crap! No, did not mean to do that. Move back! Move back! Move back! Move back! This gonna hurt, boys. This is gonna hurt. Jeez. So the next thing, my next goal would be to try to hit them in the side. Jeez. No like. Myth no like. What do I use? Preventatories, which means those are going to beat pretty much anything I throw at them. Especially these guys. Oh, those guys maybe, but these guys definitely. You're going to charge your spearmen this way, so move you back. And then move you guys forward. Oh, crud. I didn't think about that. I did not move my men into a good formation there. So, at the very least, though, I need to worry about... Where are we going? And to move you all up over here. Get into a defensive formation. You as well. I don't want you all wasting yourselves. These guys I don't care so much, but the other ones absolutely no. I'm gonna have to micro my cavalry a lot here. I hate microing cavalry.
Orders understood, as you command. Ready and waiting.
Now move you guys back. Go, 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 go.
They are trying to take out our general. Defend him. Yes, Commander.
Very good. No, 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 not you. I meant you.
Understood.
Jeez, come on, come on, come on, come on. Actually, y'all be fine. You're. Okay, now for you guys. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth, boys. This is where I can mess people up.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Shot cavalry, do your thing.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Yeah, I don't blame them. At least not that side.
As you command. Double time. Break the lines.
Come on.
Scholars and tillers. For the good Lord.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just gonna burn through my cavalry here. Jeez. My cavalry is gonna be useless here. At least against these guys, they will be. Yeah, you're active, but you're not. You're. Oh crap! No, 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 no! Don't do that! Don't do that! Ah, mouse, stop! Oh, my general's under attack. No! This said the micro's gonna be nasty here. Okay, good. I'm breaking this army, but still, they're gonna tear me apart. Go, 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 go! Come on! Move your men around the side. I need to hit these guys in the side. Yeah, he died. Crap. Just because I can't, they won't leave him alone. Gosh darn it! Come here, fine. And I've got a whole nother army right behind us too. Bam! Come on, break them.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Go. Okay, I need to slow things down here. There's too much micro that I have to do across too great a distance. You guys need to go over here. Oh my gosh. I need more cavalry. Perfect. I have some cavalry over here. Let's see. I need more shot cavalry. Oh god dang it. No, stop it. Don't get my little melee cavalry into a fight with spear boys. I don't like it. It's bad. Here, take care of them. You take care of them.
The enemy refusing to admit defeat. The men are broken and are fleeing. Charge! Forward!
Come on. See if we can do some more damage there.
Is fallen.
Get him. Get him. It's gonna hurt. I need to move these guys out already. Go. Go. Hurt. Alright, kill them, kill them, kill them. Quickly, 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 quick. This is gonna hurt so bad. Nope, no, no.
This is a shameful display.
And move up here. Jeez. Oh good, they broke those guys. Fantastic. Fantastic. Keep breaking him up. Keep breaking him up. Oh, I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. Yes! How many do I got?
Advance!
Oh my gosh. I'm actually winning. Oh my gosh, I'm winning. This is incredible. Alright, you guys move over. Actually, I don't even need y'all over there anymore. I don't know where I need y'all anymore. Oh my gosh, I'm actually... Wait, hold on. Are they getting reinforcements? Nope, they're not. And this shock cavalry, man, I'm glad I built a bunch of those, or recruited a bunch of those. Now finish off their general. Well, this might as well have been a field battle. The next question will be... Actually, I don't think I need to take the city, especially if I've killed off all the bad guys, or the whatever we're fighting. I forgot the rebels. Well, this has been quite enjoyable. I have essentially taken the field already. They have 1,000 men to my 3,000 men. I like those odds. And I didn't even micro very well. Look at that. Let's see. Are you guys tired? Yes, you are. Let's see if I can break y'all. I know this is probably a stupid idea, but still, it's worth a shot. If I can knock off a unit of spear infantry from the map, I will definitely take it. Oh, but they got... It just feels like they just keep pouring in more units. Oh, they are getting more units in from what it looks like. 6,914. But I'm killing them pretty quick, so that's the other part. Ooh, y'all aren't in range, so let's get y'all in range. Yes. Now let's move you guys back. We've hit them once. Get you guys over here. Yeah, I know, my general died. At least I think he was even like a really loyal one too, which doesn't make it great. Get him, get him, get him, get him. As fast as you can. Let's get you on skirmish mode. Try to hit me in the flank. Let's use my cavalry over here. Bop, bop. Oh, no, not y'all. You are in skirmish mode. I was like, hold on. Are y'all not in skirmish mode? Alright, and do I have anybody? I do have somebody over here. What are you doing over here? Get over here. Quickly. You gentlemen, form up. Form up. Let's see how well these shield walls hold. Yes, charge me in a defensive formation. Yes.
Elite Ballisterian! Forward! Engage! By your riders! Advance!
Actually, let's hit them from behind.
Warriors of Christ! Double time! Order! Allied troops awaiting orders!
Nope, you are focusing on those two. Or, yeah, those two.
Attack, you
So I can do that. I can definitely deal with that. Absolutely I can deal with that.
advance at speed!
Let my cavalry show you how to make friends.
Equity promoted! Forward!
Oh, did I lose a unit? Ah, darn it.
Broken enough fleeing! Charge!
Like this way, I think that's the end of them, actually. This is it. This is all they got left, I think. Alright. Do not break, swordsman.
Legio Comitatenses! Commander, as you command!
Do not break, swordsman.
At speed! At the double! Equity promoted!
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Come on. Come on. Broken. And that should do the trick for them. Ooh, they got horse archers on the way too. Okay. Ooh, they got more stuff on the way. It's just, it's mercenaries. Nobody cares. Well, this was painful, but not nearly as painful as I thought it was going to be. And this is rather painful. I thought I was going to lose this almost to a man, but I didn't. Why are you running so far away? What is... Okay, skirmish doesn't mean run all the way across the map. That is not at all what this means.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Wait, it wasn't... Oh, crap. Oh, crap, there's so many horses.
A unit's ammunition is spent and it can no longer fire.
Okay, so...
Elite
If they're going to try to skirmish me with horsey boys...
for the glory of God.
I probably shouldn't be trying to chase them down. Those guys, fine, but that's about it. Past that, I'm not really... Oh, I could probably take them on with this.
All glory.
I mean, it is. It's just horsey boys with skirmishy stuff. Bam!
The day is yours.
That's right, the day is mine. Now you boys better get running. I need to kill as many of these buggers off as possible. I need to have none of these guys get away. And I'm sure some still will get away. Come on. Go, 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 go. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yeah, my horses aren't going to be fast enough. Ah, they're going too close, so I'm not going to try to take them out the towers. If I can knock them out of their settlement, maybe I can actually get something out of them. Maybe I can really break the Civil War here. And reduce some of those loyalty issues. Ah, but I'm going to have to choose a new general. Ah! Myth no likey. Well, go. Just keep going. Just hunt down one of them at the very least. Just get at least one of them. It is all that I ask. You boys can hunt down these guys. Oh, wait. Hold on. You can go after those guys. man. Come on, get him. You guys. Go. Anybody else? I know this is the fun part, but the more I kill on this map, the less I gotta deal with whenever I go back to the campaign map. And I don't have the army to have to deal with multiple armies stacked up with each other. And I really don't have the patience to deal with these guys if they regroup in any real way. Any real kind of breathing room they have is just going to be more of a headache for me. Can't be having that. Get him. Get him. Huzzah. They 7,000 versus my 5,000 and I won. It did cost me about half. Just like the actual battle statistics said, it's about half. Close victory. How many actually... Oh, jeez. I've really lost that many men. So really, most of my men are wounded then, if I only have 2,000 losses. Oh, no, never mind. That math checks out. Never mind. Whoops. Sorry. Oh, no. Oh, they didn't take very many casualties at all. This army, however, just took a beating. Oh, man. But I captured 1,000 of the enemy. Do I want to sack it? Or raise it? Oh, it's an integrity penalty. Raise it.
Commander.
We're raising this bugger to the ground. That's right. We're not here to make friends, boys and girls. Alright, let's see here. We need to desperately replenish our men. Absolutely, sir. You are going to be my new general for this army. I'm only saddened by the fact that I threw away. One of my guys died. One of my loyal guys died. That's not cool. But it is what it is. You immediately need to be returned to the field over here. You, on the other hand... See, he is still in good shape. You are not.
Leave none alive.
Which means you die. Man, that was a... Ah, yes, the razor-thin kitty paper cuts. The ones that hurt the worst. It may not hurt much right then, but man, the aftershock is nasty. And you feel it the entire time. Gotta love them. Alright, let's see here. 12 out of 20. Do I have the men to beat you? And see, I could have sworn this guy was... I have not. I thought this guy was part of the fight, but I guess not.
At your command.
Either way it goes, this army is very weak. I probably shouldn't have just split these two up. Gosh darn it. That was probably stupid. That sounds fantastic. Kitty pictures are always welcome in Discord. Always, always, always. Now, let's see here. And these guys aren't ready to move out yet, are they? No, they are not. So let's go back to this. And let's see what my war is like down here in the south. At Kadamas. See, Garama here is lucky because it doesn't matter what I do. It's just gonna be attrition all the way down. So that when I finally get to this stupid freaking settlement, it's not worth it. I just don't care. I won't have the men to actually take the settlement. It's the worst thing in the world. I wish I could just force Garama to just simply capitulate and become like a vassal or something.
In time, two things always smell: fish invited guests.
Let's see. Well connected. Ooh, hello.
Before I lose interest in my breakfast.
Is she the Roman? Is she Honorius's daughter? She is. Ooh. Okay, so I can marry her to somebody who. Okay, so who is not loyal, but maybe could benefit from being married to somebody. Although they're on my side. God dang it! That means I can't do that. That stings. That stings. I wish you could actually marry them to people on your side. That sucks. It is what it is. Anyway, so like I said, we were going to be doing history. We're going to be doing history in just a moment. Let's reduce some of that corruption down. Look, now it's at 46%. Hooray! Oh my gosh. As I said, we're going to be doing history after that turn, so we're going to be doing that in just a minute. But just to recap where we left off, because we did about 2 weeks of kind of a side tangent on Antonina, which was fun. We are going to be picking up where we left off with the Western Roman Empire in the Gothic War. And yes, I do believe that it is still the Western Roman Empire. The last burning embers of that great empire is just fading out at this point. But we need some refresher on what happened up until now. So Belisarius has finished his complete conquest of Italy, or at least the vast majority of it. And Justinian is jealous, or maybe perhaps scared, that Belisarius is becoming more popular than him. And he might be having all these little birdies and stuff talking in his ear like Narcissus, because Narcissus was recalled from the Italian front. And if we remember, Narcissus is not a big fan of Belisarius and is a favorite of Theodora, the Empress. Oh, hello, we have a fight. Okay, we have a fight. I can do a fight. That's cool. We can do a fight and do this. Most of this is static anyway. So, right now, Belisarius is recalled back to Constantinople, and he is not treated very well. As a matter of fact, he's not treated as a hero. He is sent out to fight another war. And that is where we're going to be picking up. But not at the same place. Because we don't care about the Lazic War. We don't care about the Sassanid War. We don't care about the Persians. We don't care about any of these groups. Why? Because we are not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about the Western Roman Empire. And so as soon as I get my men set up, we will continue that discussion. Alright, let's see. Let's put you guys in here. Let's put my horsey boys, my light horsey boys, my scouty boys right outside. Let's move you guys over here. I don't want you that far away. And I even have my general. Fantastic. Palatina, okay. I was about to say, I thought all my generals got upgraded to Comes, but alright, whatever, fine. Now, for barricade, do I really need barricades? It probably wouldn't hurt in case they do take this area from me. I can at least guard a few different areas, but okay, whatever, it's fine. And are y'all in range? Y'all are in range. Fantastic. They just have ballistas? Oh, there they are. Ah, they're out of range! No! Crap. That's gonna hurt. Okay, well, whatever. So, while Belisarius was busy dealing with the Lazic War, Justinian and Theodora in the east, back in Italy, Byzantine control is shaky at best. Justinian recalled Belisarius, but failed to appoint a replacement supreme commander. As we all should know by now, power hates a vacuum, and pissed off barbarians really didn't appreciate the Byzantines coming in and trying to run the place. But we need some wider context before moving forward. Africa and Italy were both still recovering from Byzantine conquest and reconquest, depending upon your point of view. Africa's food production is slowing, and its wealth was greatly depleted, if not completely gone. Africa had spent a large majority of the time decoupling itself from Roman culture, tradition, and practices, including standard forms of taxation. The Byzantines were needing to rebuild this infrastructure from the ground up. Italy was in a similar position, though the culture was still relatively Roman. It had become less so over time, but again, like I said, still was Roman. Ooh, y'all gonna come charging in, aren't y'all? Yes, you boys are. Alright, one second, guys. Yeah, they're gonna start chipping away at those guys. Well, that is okay. If y'all want to come over here and die, so be it. Yep, that's what they want to do. Alright, so. Italy's countryside, farms, tradesmen, etc. had all been gutted during the Gothic War, and the new owners needed a return on their investment. Thanks to Vitiges spurring on the Sassanids, the Byzantines had a new war. Excuse me. Oh, Kitty, come on, Kitty. Stop it. Stop it, Kitty. Sorry. Now I lost my place. Thank you, Kitty. You made me lose my place, Kitty. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. The Byzantines had a new war. With farms and trade destroyed and recovering, little money was available, and with the Byzantines' newly minted new quote-unquote suggestion box, or suggested donation box, being filled by exuberant soldiers, their popularity begins to fall. Without a supreme commander of what was left of the Byzantine garrisons, the soldiers begin raiding the surrounding villages. Whether through boredom, lack of resources, or just opportunism, we do not know. But history does show us what happens when a professional military becomes leaderless. Discipline falls, cohesion breaks down, and eventually they turn to the only thing they're trained to do. Fight. Hello. You're going to try and break through here, Mr. Horsey Boys. Let's just shimmy these men down here. On top of this, the Goths are feeling very betrayed by Belisarius when he lied to them about becoming the new Western Roman Emperor. If we remember, he had agreed to do this, but immediately arrested Vitiges and his wife, then declared Italy for Justinian. So when they found out Belisarius was leaving, they turned to a new king to lead the Goths. As I said, power hates a vacuum. Their new king was named Ildibad, at the behest of Uraeus, Vitiges' nephew. The remaining Gothic nobles and the people at large saw rulership under Justinian as an unbearable prospect. They saw themselves now as slaves and believed they would be treated as such. The Goths at this point are looking for a war, not to win. What did I say? That's what I said, right? Nature abhors a vacuum? I don't even know. Yeah, power hates a vacuum too. Power does hate vacuums. That's why every time there is a power vacuum, somebody goes to war and dies over it. I mean, I think both are true, but it doesn't matter. Either way it goes. Everybody knows what I'm saying. Don't correct me. It makes my fifis hurt. That's fine. It's cool. Nature abhors a vacuum is also a way to just do that. No, I probably said power hates a vacuum, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Where was I? The Goths at this point are looking for a war, not to win, though winning was definitely a preferred option, but to die. They saw an honorable death as a better alternative to Justinian rule. Ildibad saw this as an undesirable outcome. Instead, he convinced the nobles to try and convince Belisarius to honor the agreement he originally made with the Goths and become their emperor. Belisarius, as we know, rejects the proposal multiple times. Ildibad even offered to personally ride down to Ravenna to get on his knees and beg Belisarius if he would only accept the title of King of Italy. Of course, Belisarius refuses. Ildibad's option for peace had been denied. Without Belisarius' presence or his accepting of the crown, revolution was the only option. But he was not in a position of strength. He had no army and very little support. The Goths were just recently defeated and demoralized. Fortunately for Ildibad, thanks to the Byzantine management, or more accurately, aggressive mismanagement, Ildibad slowly and quietly began to grow. Even Roman soldiers began defecting to the Goths, though few, if any, were Byzantine. Eventually, local Byzantine commanders discovered the growing strength of Ildibad, and a general named Vitellius drew his large army up to crush this threat before it became too powerful. A wise plan indeed. Better to crush a rebellion or usurper before it starts. The problem was that Ildibad had grown larger than originally thought. When their armies met, Vitellius was defeated, though he did escape. The second phase of the Gothic War officially begins in 541 AD. The victory against the Byzantines spread through the empire like a wildfire and beyond. A new threat had emerged, and it did so right in the backyard of the Byzantine Empire. But, like 1,000 times before, problems spring up from seemingly nowhere. Now, at this point in life, Ildibad, despite being a king, had no real wealth. Urias, the nephew of the former king Vitiges, had loads of it. Now, between the two of them, this wasn't an issue. Between their wives, that's another story. So, one day, Ildibad's wife is bathing alone, and her clothes are that of a commoner. In walks Uriah's wife, and she made sure to come dressed up as best as you can flex on the pores. She also brings with her a large number of attendants. I mean, you can't bathe without helpers. What are they, savages? Now, when Urias' wife and Ildibad's wife meet, Urias' wife does not bow or even acknowledge her queen. Ildibad's wife gently greets Urias' wife and attempts to resolve this. The response that she received was insults, more than likely based towards her clothes and appearance. This greatly upsets the Gothic queen, and she runs to Ildibad and asks him, in tears, to avenge the horrible treatment. Yes, some truths will always be true. Women will snipe at each other over clothes and flex on each other just because they can. Oh, man. I'm really glad that, like, we have a decent historical account of this because it's so stupid. Oh, my God. Okay, this causes a massive falling out between the two men, with the two men, with accusations flying and tempers flaring. By the end, Urias was executed, but I'm sure his wife thought that insulting the queen was really cool and totally worth it. This does not sit well with the Gothic nobility. This problem is solved strangely and not at all in a preferable manner when, soon after he marries a Gothic lady to another Goth, not realizing that she was in love with one of his Gothic soldiers, said Gothic soldier literally cuts Ildibad's head off in the middle of a party. I'm going to slow down and say that again. So, Ildibad, later, very, very soon after the deal with Urias, not knowingly hands basically one of these women over to somebody else. He didn't know that she was in love with another one of his soldiers. She didn't know this at all. No one brought it up. So, he had no idea. And then what happens is that the Gothic soldier gets so pissed off, doesn't bother to tell anybody what's going on, doesn't bother to talk to anybody, doesn't bother to try to intervene in any way. No. What he does is simply just walk up to his king during a party and just straight up one-shots his head right off his shoulders. Whew. I mean, it works, I guess. Anyway, so moving on to the next phase. So, Eraric is named King of the Goths, but is quickly disliked by the Gothic nobility. He did not commit to the war and had no desire to reclaim Italy for the Goths. This is made worse when Eraric attempts to make peace with the Byzantines by offering to leave Italy entirely, or so Eraric told the nobles. Hey, Kiro, how's it going tonight? How's it going, good sir? We are about halfway done with history tonight, and we have a nice, long fight ahead of us where we just let them smash themselves on our shields. Where were we? Yeah, so Eraric is offering to leave Italy entirely, or so he tells the Goths, or so he tells the nobles. In reality, his envoys were to negotiate away all of Italy in exchange for him becoming a patrician and getting loads of money and him setting aside his title. So, Eraric eagerly awaited his soon-to-be fortune and influence in Constantinople almost as eagerly as the men who stabbed him to death. For some reason, the Goths didn't like being sold out. Hey, Grim, how's it going, man? Now, the Byzantines are enjoying this chaos. The Gothic disarray took all the momentum and ferocity from the Gothic forces. Sadly for them, they were still without a leader, and so did little themselves. But this respite wouldn't last. The Goths quickly named Totila their new king. Totila was not a random Goth. He was a relative of the king of the Visigoths and a very capable commander. When Justinian learned of this, he instructed the commanders in Italy to join forces and defeat Totila immediately. The Roman commanders gathered from across Italy and assembled in the city of Ravenna. There they formed a plan of attack in the hopes of dealing with Totila quickly. Their first target would be the city of Verona. A commander was chosen among them. A target had been declared. The gates of Ravenna opened and out poured 12,000 men, with a man named Constantianus leading them. And that is where we're going to be ending for tonight. I know this is mostly just a setup story, I guess you could say. But the next section is nothing but war and bloodshed. So I thought we'd save that for another time. But I hope everybody enjoyed this. I know this is a little bit shorter, but I hope that it was just as enjoyable because the next week is just gonna be war. It's just gonna be fight after fight after fight. So maybe I wasn't halfway over. Halfway was probably a bit of a mislead there. I thought I had a little bit more to go. But yeah, we have actually some pretty interesting in-depth stories to go over next week. Let's speed this up a little bit because I still want to invade England. But yeah, Totila is going to be a fun character. Because Phase 2 of the Gothic War is now in complete and total swing. Cannot wait. Let's see if I can... Oh, that's right. I forgot about my cavalry over here. Jeez, okay. Cavalry, go! So... So one of the things I'm probably also going to do is in the future, I'm thinking about... I found a site called Abandonware, and I'm kind of interested in some of the stuff they have on there. And I'm thinking maybe I could use some of those games to play. Shoot them. Kill them. So maybe in the future what I'll do is I'll do some of that. Hello Kitty. Hello Lila. Come here. Fantastic. I didn't know about... I'm sorry. I just now discovered abandonware. I know I'm a bad person. Let's see here. Ah! I lost a whole unit of Western Auxilia. Let's see, execute them. But yes, I just now discovered that. And I was like, man, this is where I'm going to go to get all these old games.
Salutations.
Ah, very good. Now we're getting some stuff here. Very, very good. Very good. 68 food.
We hunger for battle.
And just like I was hoping, everybody gets better armor. Well, I've seen some websites that have stuff like old PlayStation games and whatnot, which are good. I mean, that's good. But like, I need to set some of those up. But abandonware is an interesting concept to me.
That's your command.
Oh no! See, I have now pulled a 180. I hope they embrace what they are doing. I hope that they just keep pushing that forward, because it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be an absolute cluster, and I can't wait.
None will escape.
So Londinium, what do you got? You got old school armies with some new blood in there. That's okay. Let's see if we can get siege towers. But one of these games that a buddy of mine tried to get me into whenever it came out was the Battle for Middle Earth games. And I've seen some other people play them, and I was like, I've actually only played it once, and when I played it, I wasn't really in the mood, and I was kind of playing it to, you know, be nice to my friend. And he was right, though. That game looks really cool. Oh, no, absolutely. I thought that was hilarious. It was like, okay, Sunshine, maybe you shouldn't be telling people that this is an impossible thing whenever it's like, oh, yeah, if you just go to, like, any Comic-Con, congratulations. I'm just going to auto-resolve that. Wait, what? Oh, they retook it. Okay, so raise that to the ground. If you want to have a rebellion, you're not keeping this area. Alright. Are there any more frickin' settlements these... No, they have nothing. They've got nothing left. There are no more soldiers in... I don't know about that. I'm willing to say that you could have chosen a random cosplayer at a Comic-Con. I don't know if I would say that, that Man-Fae would have been better. I do think it's funny that they turned Jet Black into a black man, because that's funny. It's like, his last name is Black, therefore he's black, right? It's like, yeah, sure, why not? Just as I hang my head down and just kind of cry. Oh, jeez. I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm not sold on that. Netflix is amazing for all the wrong reasons. Cuties is fine, and then Cowboy Bebop is what they're going to turn it into. Jeez. Just, I mean, just rolling out the bangers over and over and over again. Tingy. Cordoba. You should be fine, Cordoba. You should be okay. Oh, I probably should have sent him north to take care of these, but that's alright. That's alright. I mean, here's the thing. If they can do this right, I probably will be okay with it. I mean, the thing is that what I would really like to see is I would like to see them redo... I mean, but again, like, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them having older actors as long as they don't look like they're too old. I'm fine with that. I've got no problem with that. My big concern comes with... Cowboy Bebop was a very interesting and unique thing. But I don't have a problem with them choosing older actors, as long as the actors aren't too old. So if you look at a guy and he's like 50 but he looks like he's 30, I don't care. I just don't see a problem. I'm sorry. I just don't see an issue. Now, if they completely butcher everything, like I expect them to, I'm just not really looking forward to this. I haven't really taken a look at it. I know his costume looks relatively, well, not relatively, his costume looks pretty good. But that's all I can say on that, really. I probably need to upgrade one. Oh, I can't. It's too much money. Don't want to assault London right now. Ooh, and they've got rebels. Fantastic. I can deal with rebels. Rebels are fun. I'm going to do something that the... Well, Spike's hair is quite literally almost impossible to pull off. His hair changes based on like what direction he's facing. Like that is something we have to give them. It's like his hair is like I haven't seen his hair, but I'm just gonna say that like his hair is a bit silly in the anime. Yeah, that's true. Goku's hair is probably worse. But yeah, but Wolverine's hair is static no matter what like where you look at him. It's always the same. Spikes, I'm not disagreeing, but these are people that don't care. My real concern with the Cowboy Bebop reboot on Netflix isn't even that it's live action. My concern with it is completely in the realm of the story they're going to tell. If they're going to retell the story we've already seen, with flaws and all, I would prefer them retouch and redo and smooth out animations from the original. That's what I would prefer to see. Instead, what I believe we're going to get is we're going to get a brand new storyline, a brand new everything, or at least one that is similar but not really. Mushroom hunting? I don't even know what that is. I'm going to say I don't know what that is. But, what was I going to say now? Fucker, you're throwing me off my game here, sir. Ooh, a friend to all is a friend to none. That is a good piece of advice, everybody. A friend to all is a friend to no one. What was I going to say before? Oh, yeah, so if they're going to retell the same story, I would rather them just take the old, like, if they have them, the originals and just retouch the originals and make them actually 4K and HD. I would much prefer that if they're going to tell the exact same story. If they're going to tell a different story, I am horrendously concerned how that's going to go. Mostly because they're going to probably make it woke, or they're going to make it just in some way insufferable. The casting choices already, I'm not against. I'm just a little bit wary. I'm fine with them making creative changes to certain pieces, but my first response is they've made Jet a black man, and in no way is Jet a black man. But fine, whatever. He doesn't even sound or act like a stereotypical, black person in Japanese anime, which, by the way, they do have them, and they're usually not good depictions. Just full disclosure, if no one knows. So I'm a little annoyed by that, but I'm willing to give it a shot. I'm willing to give it a chance. I'm not expecting much. And I think that what it's going to be at the end of it is just going to be something that I'm going to watch for a few episodes, if that, and just go, yeah, no. Heck, I still need to watch the Tomorrow War, just to see what it is. Come, horsies, jump the fences. Here we have friends. See, here's the thing. I'm fine with people making changes to certain franchises. I realize that in order for me to get to watch things that I want to watch or that I think would be interesting, I'm going to have to make some sacrifices and make some, there's going to be things about it that I don't like. Like, for the Mandalorian, with all of its flaws and its horrible storytelling, as I storytelling, this horrible story. I actually do enjoy it. Look, you have to look. You have to just weight your rifle down with as much crap as possible. Okay, that is official military standard. Just weight it with everything. It's like the SOP mod in Call of Duty, Call of Duty 4. You want it just geared out, everything on it. Leave nothing to chance.
The enemy is breaking down one of our barricades. Double time!
Why are y'all running that way? Don't run that way.
Enemy units have returned. The tower is nothing but ash now.
Yeah, I know, it's dead. But yeah, no. So I'm a little concerned with certain pieces of it, and I think that for good reason, that we should be concerned about the Cowboy Bebop reboot. I don't think that we don't know anything about the story yet. We already know that the actress is really thin-skinned and can't stand the fact that Look, the Mandalorian has a lot of problems, and one of them is the fact that all of his enemies keep punching his armor. Oh, and the fact that his armor is essentially everything proof. Like, no matter what, like, it'd take a freaking cannon shot to the chest, and everybody knows this, but everybody just keeps doing it. My problem with that is the story, but here's the thing. Of the things that are produced recently by Disney, The Mandalorian is by far the best thing they have to offer, and even then, it's, I would say, at best mediocre, and that's if I'm being nice. I still enjoy watching it, but I would never call it a good show. It has enough of the veneer of a classic Star Wars that I enjoy it, but I do not enjoy lots of stories in it because I think they're bad. Like, the characters make stupid decisions quite often. I hate that. And for the Mandalorian himself to be as dumb as he is, yet he's supposed to be a competent and veteran soldier, doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I mean, it's been so long since I've watched it now, but there's a few instances, like, whenever they had to fight the giant sandworm, and their response to that was, well, we need to, like... See, I'm not even really worried about the actor so much. I don't think the actor does a bad job. I think that the actor is a bit full of himself. I know that he had some problems with wearing the helmet. No, here's the thing. It's the writers that are the problem. It's the writers, and I'm pretty sure that Disney is involved in that in some way. And it's like, no, we can't have, like. And here's the other thing: is that Star Wars is, sadly, I know this is going to be sad for a lot of people that enjoy Star Wars. Star Wars is actually a relatively gritty universe if you are not taking into the films. Like, if you just look at, like, the life of a stormtrooper, like the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars TV show would have been way more dark if it was done in live action, or if it was done the right way. Like, there should be a much darker story to be told, but I have heard that, like, the Bad Batch, they've had dark stories that they just have to tone down because it's a kid's show. It's meant for a family, not for, people that are actually interested to hear the story. That being said, I have not watched the Bad Batch. That's just what I've heard.
This is a shameful display. Enemy
But, like, war stories are not stories that you watch and listen to and go, oh yeah, everything's fine here. Everything's good. Yeah, we're fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Like, no, war stories are supposed to be awful. They're supposed to be gritty, and they're probably gonna make you wonder, like, why you're fighting something. Like, that's usually what a moral or philosophical war story is. Like, why are you fighting? Why is this happening? What is the purpose of this? And does it matter at the end? Even if you win, does it matter? I think Jarhead, back in the day, which I hated that movie, at least asked the question. It didn't bother to answer it, but it asked it at the very least. I'm not even sure anybody knows that movie anymore. Like, it was man when it came out, and it was still trash. But still, at least it bothered to ask the question of, why are we over here? Why are we doing this? I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it's one of those movies that I didn't see until way, way after. But I would say it was, yeah, well, you shouldn't. It was a nihilistic movie. It was basically like nothing matters. And that was kind of the whole point. And I hated that. It's like, well, whether we kill 1 billion people or 50 people or all these people, it doesn't matter. You know, whether I fight or die doesn't matter. Like, that's a very horrible message. And I don't think that the soldiers that fought in Afghanistan, or Afghanistan and Iraq would feel that way. I think they would feel that the reason why they're fighting actually makes a difference. Now, they may be disenfranchised by it. They definitely may not like it. They may feel that they were told to do things they really didn't like, and that may have soured them to the whole thing. There are people that I talk to that are like that, and that's fine. But I don't think that they would ever say that everything I did over there means nothing. Like, even the bad stuff meant something. It may not mean anything good, but that doesn't mean it means nothing. That's a very, very dark worldview. And even disenfranchised veterans that I've talked to, they're not like that. At least not the majority that I know. Maybe there's a few of them, but not many of them that I know of. And maybe I don't know any of them. Maybe there's a lot more than I think. I genuinely don't know. But I just think that, like, the idea that nothing matters no matter what is a really, really bad message that you really don't want to be going down that road. They're broken. Very good. But yeah, but it doesn't even make for a good movie. It's I wouldn't even call it a propaganda piece. I would just call it garbage. See, now we veered so far off topic, I can't even remember what we were talking about. Oh yeah, Bebop. Talking about Bebop. So, like I was saying, if we're gonna see the same story relatively played out, I think what they should do is they should go back to the original animation, if they can, remaster it, and make it widescreen and available in 4K. That would be fantastic, and it would be something that I would love to see. If they were to, like, do live action and they're telling a new story, they need to be careful, because if they don't do it right, what it's going to end up being is it's going to end up being woke garbage that will never see the light of day again. Or maybe it will keep getting reboots or new seasons because it's trash. The main arc is only 12 episodes. And even then, the actual story for that is, what, 4, 6 episodes? Maybe not even that. I had to explain to somebody the other day, like, why Cowboy Bebop is so loved. And I was like, I don't understand why you don't understand. It's like, oh, it's a movie? It's not even a show? Oh, geez. Okay, that's terrible. I thought it was a TV show. God, it just... Now I have no hope for it. Holy crap. Okay, so you black-pilled me. Way to go, dude. Now I'm 100% sure the movie's gonna suck. I thought it was a show, not a movie. So if it's the Cowboy Bebop movie redone, that would be interesting. That I could see being done, because the Cowboy Bebop movie definitely did not shine as well as the TV show. It wasn't bad. It just didn't shine as well because we didn't know the characters at all. Like, we were introduced to new characters, in my opinion. Well, not in my opinion. We were introduced to new characters and new bad guys, and they had to introduce them. Okay, so it is a series. Okay, so I'm not... So maybe it's not a TV show. Maybe it's a movie thing? I don't know. I'm not going to check it right now. So you're my eyes and ears here. Let's maybe position y'all like that, and y'all like that. Okay, if they make Cowboy Bebop into a musical, I will watch every episode. I mean, musical theater is definitely, in my opinion, the highest form of art because it requires the most effort, and it's hands down the best thing that can go wrong. If you've got a bad musical, even if it's bad, it can still be a lot of fun. Even if you don't mean for it to be fun. which would be hilarious if they turned that into a musical. Oh my gosh, I'd have a field day. You'd hear me ranting and raving about it. No, she's not. She's not, and her attitude is also really crappy. But no, I was having to describe to somebody the other day why Faye's character is important the way that she is, and I was like, because like why? Well, I don't even think we actually learned Ain's real story arc. So like Ain is especially like as a what do they call it, a data dog. I mean, it's just a corgi. It's just a dog. He doesn't play. Oh, he doesn't play any role at all. But don't worry, Radical Edward is non-binary. That was cool. Probably not, no. But anyway, I had to explain to somebody the other day why Faye Valentine's character was important, that they retain her the way that she was outfitted at all, and that was probably one of the most painful conversations I've had in a long time, because it was like, okay, imagine one of your favorite TV shows or your favorite book series, and they just up and change a character's dress, or change the way they act, or change what they look like. You can live with a little bit. Maybe a costume doesn't work in animation as well as it does in real life. Okay, yeah, no one expects it to be 100% exactly the same way. I mean, let's just exclude the fact they got Geralt's costume almost exactly the way that it should look. But let's just remove that off the table and say that there's going to be some creative changes. Okay, fine, no problem. The problem is that we're probably going to see a different Faye Valentine than what we're used to seeing. Radical Edward is definitely a little girl, but they make the joke out, and this is the thing, they make a joke about Edward being a little confusing because no one really knows what to do with her. Like, she's a little girl that honestly could pass for a little boy, even to the point where her own father forgets. Like, but it wasn't meant to be a statement, it was meant to be a joke. Like, that was all that was. So when they bring up that crap, I'm just like, it's not a sexual thing. Yeah, that's the problem. And that's the thing that kind of ticks me off too, is the fact that it's like, this wasn't supposed to be a statement. It was supposed to be just kind of a silly joke that even her own father doesn't really know sometimes. He forgets. But whenever you go to the monastery where she grew up, I guess monastery, the nunnery, I guess is probably a better way to put it. You don't, like, they know Radical Edward's a little girl. Like, it's not a question. And even then, they dress her up, I think, too. But even the crew of the Bebop also kind of, like, make fun of it a little bit. Like, they have a little segment where they're trying to figure out, is Edward a little girl, a little boy? And the name doesn't help. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love to see a live action of Tung Fu. The Tung Fu experiment? That would be interesting. Oh my gosh, that would be fantastic. Julia. Oh, don't. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Don't make me see this. Don't make me see it. I haven't seen Julia yet, but just get Cameron Diaz to play Julia. Oh, let's see here. I don't even know what Cameron Diaz looks like anymore. I'm going to Google it real quick. Let's see what she looks like. Oh yeah, no, she did not age well. Oh, so it is a TV show. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. I thought it was a TV show. Now, Vicious. Oh, Vicious. They better keep Vicious in the dark and not a brooding teenager, and I'll be happy. Rebellion imminent. Who is this? Flavius Flaminius. Not a 3 out of 10? Oh, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Will this give him more loyalty? No, but it'll give him influence. Ugh. Oh, she's plotting to assassinate. Okay, hold on. Yeah, definitely do that. I don't want to deal with that. And again, like the thing about animation is that finding somebody that looks a certain way in animation versus real life is a bit different. I mean, I'm not really against that. Oh, jeez. I even have a chapel here. How is Latin? Oh, that's right, because of this. I forgot about that. Let's see here. What can I do about that? I'm gonna need a priest. And gonna move you down here. I definitely don't want Rome to do that. Somebody pitched it in a meeting and said it was a good idea. That's really what it was. That's all that comes down to, is somebody said it would be a good idea. Some executive who doesn't know any better said, yeah, that sounds fantastic. That's it. That's all it is. And again, I'm not against even doing live action stuff like that. I really am not. It's just the problem with it is that when you do that, you need to hold true to the original content, and of course they don't plan to do any of that. And why should they? They have the rights to it. They're not going to deal with it. They're just going to simply try to make money off of it. His name is Abdul Hakim. He's one of the only black bad guys that I can think of off the top of my head. How do you... So they make Jet black and they make Abdul white. Alright, that's weird. That's really weird. Oh my gosh. Well, that's true. That is definitely true. Manga is outselling the comic book industry by, like, what? A margin so high that it's, like, embarrassing. To the point where, like, you have comic book industries that are trying to, let's say you have was it Funimation and whatnot? They're trying to, they're trying to, redo their subtitles so that they can make it a little bit more woke. And then, like, the Japanese companies that are doing that are going, well, if that's what you're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and do this ourselves. Oh my god. I don't like those odds. You know what? No, we're just gonna auto-resolve that. Execute.
Ready for battle. On the move.
Well, I mean, like, the thing is that the people that have passion for it, the people that actually want to do good with it, those people are not in the industry anymore, from what it looks like. I mean, it's the same thing with corporatized video games. Well, I mean, first off, Japanese companies have a notorious problem with not providing the customer any real services that they want. So that's the first problem. All right, let's see here. I still got the siege going on in Londinium. I have an army moving. So you're just chilling out, though. But you have you have a loyalty of 0. I need to kick you out immediately. You need to be replaced. Crap. Darn it. And my emperor is right here. Haha, now my emperor's got upgraded melee and defense, which should give them a bit of an edge. But yeah, no. I think most of the people that actually have a passion for that the industry have been forced out or have left by choice thanks to the quality and caliber of people that are currently in there. Again, that's what I think. I can't tell you for sure. I don't know, but that's what I think. So, I think that's one of the reasons why we see a lot of the really garbage, I guess, decisions being made. It's the same thing with corporatized video games. The people that actually have a passion and a love for making video games, like the ones that I grew up with, they're long gone. They've all stopped doing it, or they have moved into other fields, or they have been brushed to the sidelines of their own companies that they helped start. Like, that's sad. That makes me sad. Because those are the people that actually made the content that people liked. You know, it's like, why don't they make strategy games really anymore? At least once for PC. And it's like, well, because they kept trying to find a wider audience, and then the people that actually made the ones that sold just kept getting pushed away. So there you go. Now, some of them may have been pushed away for good reason. Maybe they had bad ideas. Maybe their stuff didn't sell. I don't know. But they don't make them anymore. You know, like Total War is probably the only thing we have left of it. And even then, this is like where Total War is going. I don't want to follow. Sorry, guys. I just don't. I mean, this is probably one of the latest Total War games I'll play. I might one day give Three Kingdoms a chance, but probably not. Total War Warhammer is a massive letdown, and it's Total War Troy looks even worse. Jagged Alliance. I do remember Jagged Alliance, but I never played it though. I remember like there being tons of like, well, I used to subscribe to GamePro, like back in the day, back when magazines were a thing, and I definitely remember Jagged Alliance being all over that for a while. Wow, there's a bit. I got 2 rebellions here. Jeez. Okay. But I think that just like in any industry, whether it be like Funimation, you've got a bunch of like people that are doing the subtitles. You've got people that are deciding what video games are going to be. Like the new Saints Row game is a great example. Shin, wait, I don't know how I feel about that with Shin, because Shin was kind of, that's the word I want to look for. Exactly, Kira. The Empire is strong. I shall retake my rightful place in England. I was gonna say the Shin was supposed to be already kind of genetically messed up anyway. I'm gonna withhold judgment. It depends on what they do with that. Because Shin was not all there to begin with. Anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about in Cowboy Bebop, yeah. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the wrong person. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm thinking of one of Faye's episodes. I'm sorry. I was thinking of the saxophone guy. Now I remember who the. Never mind.
We defend this great city and our people this day.
Let me make sure. Let me just double check. It's been a long time since I watched Cowboy Bebop.
Nothing stands. Enemy reinforcements have been spotted. We must hold men. Must wear
Yeah, Shen. Okay, yeah.
storm is held against
That doesn't make sense. That's dumb. that's just dumb. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Because I was like, well, if they gender swap Gren, I was like, well, I mean, I guess. It's like, okay, I mean, like, yeah, okay, maybe not. Like, it won't be the person that we're looking for, but, you know, I guarantee you that person, they're not going to touch on that person at all. Because that person's character does not like the fact that they are the way they are. Yes! Throw the lawn darts. Throw the lawn darts. Oh, crap. Actually, you know what? No. we're gonna take this opportunity to go take these guys out.
Thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Of course. Well, I mean, I'm not really against that, as I said. I don't really see a problem with that because of the fact that he has his little story there, but at the same time, like, I would prefer that they get somebody else to play him. I mean, personally, the fact that they're having all these people lined up means that we're going to be watching the same story that we watched that I watched when I was growing up. So, I mean, honestly, what it tells me is that this isn't going to be really worth watching anyway. Of course he is. I mean, he's probably one of the only characters that it makes sense, though. Like, that's the argument that I would make. Is that he's one of the only people that it does make sense.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Yeah, I know. I just needed to kill as many of the frickin' artillery people as I could. Oh, hello. You're gonna come at me here, huh? Here's the thing. I try not to let people's politics affect the way that I judge, them as a character. Like, Ian McKellen as Gandalf. I have really big problems with Ian McKellen as a person. Like, I've got problems with the way that he treats people, and I've got problems with the way that he deals with his fans. I think he was a fantastic Gandalf, right? So, I mean, I try not to let people's personal politics and their personal decisions affect the way that I see them as an actor. Though usually, like, you can have a very woke person play a very interesting character. You can. The issue is that the writers need to let them do that. They need to let them play a character that is not them.
They are trying to take out our general. Defend him.
Ian McKellen? So Ian McKellen is a piece of trash when it comes down to dealing with his fans. So there was a Republican congressman or representatives or senator. I forget. It was either a congressman or a senator. And the senator or whoever was basically walked up to him and he said, "Oh, my daughter absolutely loves you and I think you're great. Can I get your autograph?" And he goes, basically just tells him, like, to his face, "F you." And I think he even writes it on the paper, like with his picture. And basically tells him to F off because he was, like, anti-gay marriage at the time. And that was his justification. And he does this multiple times to people over and over and over again because they don't have politics that match his. Sir Ian McKellen is kind of a piece of trash when it comes down to dealing with people that don't have his politics. So if you ever meet him, don't ever let him know that, like, you're not on his side for anything. So it's like, I forget all the stories, but that was the one where when I heard it, I was like, oh, well, that's not good.
Tremble before our superior numbers.
Yes, let the archers fly their arrows. I don't know, man. Like, it just basically, at the end of the day, it was a strictly political issue. And the person who the signature was going to was a child. And his response was, "F you and F your kid." And I was like, come on, man. Like, come on. I have a hard time respecting people that are like that, Like, I get the fact that you go, look, I don't like what you are, I don't like what you do, but if I was a freaking, high-end Hollywood person, like a celebrity, man, I'd be like, look, I don't care. Like, I play a person on TV. Like, it's not me. And you're coming to ask the character for the autograph, not me. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Like, I can live with that. It's like the guy that plays Morpheus. What's his name? He was agitated the fact that his entire thing was his entire shtick, if you want to say that, was defined by Morpheus. And I understand the frustration with that. But I guarantee you that if somebody was like, "Hey, I would love to, like, have you just say a line as Morpheus," he'd probably do it. I forget his name, though. And, like, Keanu Reeves. Lawrence Fishburne. That's what it is. For Lawrence Fishburne. Like, Keanu Reeves. Cool dude. Very cool dude, from what I understand. And there's multiple corroborating sources that say, hey, pretty cool man. He's a pretty cool guy to talk to. He's very chill. And I was like, yeah, that's what he should be. I don't know, man. I know that the only thing that I know Lawrence Fishburne in it is the new Hannibal reboot, which I have a strange love for, but I don't want to watch it again. And then I know him from The Matrix. That's about it. I don't know anything else Lawrence Fishburne played in. And I know that his wife was the, what was it? His wife is the tough girl from Firefly. Isn't that right? I forget her name. Good lord. It's like it's Mal's second in command. Are they gonna come at me, or what are we doing? Are we just kind of chilling out, waiting, or what's up? I feel like we're just kind of sitting here waiting for something bad to happen. And I know that Gina Torres. There we go. Gina Torres. Yes. See, I don't know. I don't always know their names. Oh, they're not married anymore? Are they done? I gotta find out.
The enemy has laid an ambush.
Oh, they divorced in 2018. What is?
The barricades are under attack.
I didn't say anything that was racist. I just said it was Mal's second in command. I never said it was racist. Oh, man. Run at him. Run. Get him. I don't know their names, man. They're freaking trained monkeys that go on TV to entertain me. I could give a damn what their politics are. I could give a crap what their opinions are. Like, I love Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker. I could give a damn about his politics. It's like, I'm trying to keep my cursing to a minimum here. But like at the same time, I understand that like if I ever met Mark Hamill, I would be very upset if he would turn into an Ian McKellen kind of thing. It's like, oh, you're not on my page for politics. I don't even want to talk to you. I'm like, but as a kid, I loved you, man. Like as a kid, you were my hero. Like you were my hero, like quite literally. Ah, jeez. But at the same time, like, you know, if he said no, I would just be like, wow, what an asshole. Sorry, what a butthole. Sorry, try to keep the cursing down. But man, I would be pissed. But I would be like, okay, fine, it is what it is, right? Like I can't make somebody like me, and if that's the case, that just means that like, you know, I should have chosen better heroes. Even though Luke Skywalker is one of my favorite characters ever.
The day is yours.
He doesn't, or he does? Because I mean, his Twitter is cancer. But then again, Twitter in general is cancer. Speaking of cancer, if sugar causes cancer, are M&Ms cancer pills? Is that how that works? Sorry, I was. Oh man, so yeah, he does. Yeah, that's what I thought. But at the same time, though, even then, like I think even he has respect for the character, and so like, I think even he will be more than happy to have people that are I mean, I don't know. I think that if I was like, if we got into a conversation about it, I don't know. Part of me thinks maybe, but I think part of me also would say that Mark Hamill loves his character so much. Like he actually values the Joker and Luke Skywalker a lot. I think that if he was to meet somebody, even without his politics, that he'd be okay with them, or at least even now. And maybe it's because I really want that to be true. Maybe because one day, even if he's like super ancient, I want to actually meet him and get his autograph or something. I don't know. I actually, when I was, for the longest time, I wanted the entire original cast to give an autograph. I know that Harrison Ford really hates his character of Han Solo. He doesn't want to deal with that character anymore. Or at least if he does, he doesn't act like it. But yeah, no, I mean, the Hollywood actors, their only job is to simply not be pieces, just simply dance for my amusement. That's all they are. And there are some of them that understand that. Well, I don't know if that was the case. I think that it was just the original script for Star Wars showed Han Solo dying, if I'm not mistaken. It was, jeez, what was it? Yeah, but that was because it was part of the original script. But I forget what stopped it. Let's do that one. Oh wow, I lost 2 people. Okay. Yeah, no, I know that he wanted that. Jeez. Various Piso, and man, he took half my army. But not the army of my emperor. Get ready for it. That's right, you run. You better run. Not that it's going to matter.
Waiting for more orders.
I know that he wanted him to die, but I know that Harrison Ford just thinks it's beneath him to play Han Solo, which in my opinion is just absolutely stupid. Like that Harrison Ford's, like, one of his biggest characters is Han Solo. As I said, I would love to get all their autographs, but now that's not possible because Carrie Fisher is unfortunately no longer with us. But I mean, like, I would never understand hating a character that you play that was like a big deal for you. I don't understand that. I just don't get that. That I believe. That I completely believe. Most actors are a bit strange. Actually, no, let's keep you at Caesarea. As a matter of fact, let's send a reinforcement group up to Caesarea. Let's see here. How is it that Arianism is rising even though I have you deployed and you... Geez, how much... How? By 0.1%. See, I don't know much about Harrison Ford either. Like, aside from him playing Han Solo, I could give a crap whatever he does. Like, that's just sorry. Still care. But yeah, no, I would love to see, like, I would love to get all their autographs. Like, even, like, the Princess Bride, their cast, I would love to have all their autographs. But, again, those are things that I'll never get, so... I know nobody knows that cast, so it's fine. Nobody knows who I'm talking about. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I can live with that. Alright, let's see here. Now, you gentlemen. Yeah, but most people don't. Like, you might, but nobody else does. Yeah, Andre's dead. That's sad.
None will escape.
See, this is why I just, like, man, I would love to, like, again, there are certain actors that I would, like, I'm not a big actor person. I don't really care about most actors, but I do like stories and I like characters. And so, an actor that just happens to play... is it Carl? Yeah, Carl Urban. I would like to get Carl Urban's autograph. Why? Because he plays Judge Dredd. I could care less what else he plays, but I would love to get him and get an autograph because if he played Judge Dredd. Sylvester Stallone. I would say Arnold Schwarzenegger, but even Arnold Schwarzenegger has kind of pushed it too far for me. I can't deal with him. I don't think his autograph's really worth much anymore to me. Even though I loved him in the original Predator and Terminator movies. Peter Falk. Who is Peter Falk? Which one was that one? Was he the inconceivable guy? I don't think that's right. Oh, he's Columbo. That's right. Okay, yeah. Oh, Peter Falk's different. Yeah, that was where I kind of lost it for me too. I was like, once he hit that, I was like, no. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Peter Falk. I remember him. I remember him from watching old Columbo shows or Columbo episodes when I was a wee lad. Just one more thing. But what was another good one? Like, there's a lot of like big name actors that as a kid I would have loved to get their autographs, but now as an adult I'm just like, ugh. But like, there's a few that still exist. Like Mark Hamill is definitely one of them. Despite his politics, I just be like, you're like one of my favorite people from when I was a kid. You played my favorite, and you played my favorite bad guy in against my favorite hero, and I loved you. And here's I can never remember his name, but the guy who voiced Batman from the Batman animated series. I think it's like David something. What's his name? I gotta look it up right now. Hold on. No, it's Kevin Conroy. That's what it is. Kevin Conroy. See, I wouldn't mind getting his autograph either. Not that it matters. I know that some people are like, oh, it's like you fighting over celebrities. It's like, not really. Just I would like to, these are people that were really important to me when I was a kid. Like, so plus I love Batman, so I think it works out. Oh man, I still do. I love that era of animation. Absolutely love it. See, I would like to marry this person off to somebody that's actually worth half a damn. And I can. Let's try you. If you get married and you are put into the fold, maybe you will be happier. Now let's see here.
Ready for battle.
Can I kill you?
I am yours to command.
Yeah, I loved that as a kid. Even now, I still like it.
My apologies to the Senate.
I'm not familiar with that kind of level of animation. I'm not familiar with the difference of paper is. Like, black paper, what is that? Oh, is that it? Like that dark look? Well, that makes sense. Time to upgrade all my armies.
We hunger for battle.
Bam. That's not. What am I doing?
At your command.
That makes sense. It's like whenever I paint a model or something, I prime it black so that way I can get the shadows right. Although I haven't done that in God knows how long. Something started happening a few months ago or like a year ago when I started doing something on my computer at night, and all of a sudden my free time for painting models just dried up. It's crazy how that works. Let's see here. But now but like that style of animation, like it's been lost, or at the very least it's I wouldn't say lost, because He-Man, the new He-Man's animation looks really good. I think it even looks like I think the animation is good for I guess a good homage to what it used to be. But everything else about it sucks. Oh man, so like that painting models whenever I have the chance is definitely my de-stressor. But I haven't had a chance to really touch them in a long time, so they stay in a little box where I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars of stuff that I've saved up over years. I've got models that are discontinued and have been discontinued for years now. I've got I think an original Cypher pewter model that I would like to a Warhammer 40k model.
I am yours to
All right, are we ready to take Londinium tonight, guys?
Like kennel dogs.
We're not. I want one more siege tower before I commit to this. General, let's see. I want that. A Gavna. Definitely those. Reduce corruption. I could have sworn corruption shouldn't be this high. But whatever.
Commander.
See, I wouldn't mind doing a Gundam, but the only thing that I'd really be interested in doing is like a Zaku 1 or a Zaku 2. And I can't find a blank canvas for that. Everybody's like, oh, you want it like a pre-built? And it's like, no. And then I see those people that go way above and beyond, and they actually like just make their own models just out of like a wireframe, and then just start sculpting. And I was like, okay, I'm not that good. I'm not even close to that good. I can't do that. I wouldn't even dream of doing this. Well, I mean, like, you know, like any model, like, all you need to do is just spend a few minutes on them. I say that, you know, having not really spent much time on mine, but I'm okay with not finishing mine. I realize that the reason I paint them isn't for anybody but me. It's a fun hobby. It's a really fun hobby, and I really enjoy it. It when I'm sitting and I'm painting, it's a much more relaxing thing than pretty much anything else I can do. See, when I was a kid, I actually didn't get much done in that regard. I had like some pre-builts that I had to do.
Take up arms
Bestarnians.
and attack these people. They menace us all.
Where even are these guys? Oh, why? They're not even raiding your lands. They're not even near you. But like when I was a kid, I think I had like my first model was like a little submarine from like World War II. And then after that, I think I have a Japanese Zero that's still in a closet that I haven't touched. Well, I've touched it, but I was still learning what to do with the models, and I don't think I did a very good job, and so I gave up on it. Like, you had to paint the engine block and assemble it, the whole 9 yards. I forget the model company, but it's like it's the one that does all the other World War II stuff. And after that, I think I had a Hind helicopter. And that I wanted to like really paint the camouflage on, which I didn't do a very good job on. And then one of my friends broke it, like shattered it to 1,000 pieces, and that ended that. And that ended my modeling desires for a very long time. Now let's put y'all here. Yeah, no, like that. Vehicles never really did it for me. So soldiers from like Warhammer really did way more for me. But, you know, when I follow some people on YouTube that are just like really good artists and really good sculptors, and I just like they'll make pieces to make their anime models like work or make them, you know, better. They'll make sure the seam lines that usually come with like a new model are gone. It's really crazy. I've never seen a BattleTech Mini. I've never seen one, and I've been into hobby stores for a lot. I've been into hobby stores on and off for years. I've never seen somebody play BattleTech. But I have a sneaky suspicion that in the near future, as GW decides to burn itself to the ground, I probably will. I probably will want to be more interested in it and see what's going on with it more.
Enemy stands at the gates of our great city, ready to unleash slaughter.
All right, buddy, come on, come and get me. Oh, horsey boys, get out here.
Our enemy reinforcements have been spotted.
I think like somebody's telling me they can get like the starter box set for like $30, and that's a bunch of models and like the rules and the whole 9 yards. And I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. Yeah, I think even some of the fan base was like, yeah, there's like the newer stuff is pretty garbage, but the fact they let you play in different eras means that you can have mechs that don't have to deal with certain things, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. It's the same thing like in playing in 30k versus 40k. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I'm not familiar with the different different mechs really, because here's the thing, most like mechs don't really do much for me.
Yes, Commander. By your command. Sagittarius!
I just don't find the idea of mechs very appealing to me. It's just not my thing. I'm not against it. It's just that it has to be something very special to catch my attention. I think they even had a BattleTech TV show for a while. But yeah, all my models, aside from like the few that I've kept from my childhood, are all Warhammer.
Sagittarius!
Come on, scouts. Stop. No. Jeez. Now, what I would love to get is like an original, like was it like not tier 1, but like a phase 1 Space Marine where like they still look like Thunder Warriors and they're pretty janky looking. Like the Terminators look like they're just one solid piece. That'd be kind of cool. Like old school Warhammer. That would be interesting to me. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Actually, send y'all up here. Y'all doing way over here? What are y'all doing? What's going on here? Yeah, and most of the time, like any kind of board game that I have, so I've got like a bunch of different Warhammer board games, and some that I've gotten from family getting them for me over time. Some of them just from things that I've bought on my own. I would love to play the board game, but I also realize that I'm probably never going to, because nobody wants to play. Nobody wants to play them with me. Oh, nobody! I've got no one to play with, I should say. And even if I did, it's just never really the time. Like I would love to play the classic Space Hulk board game, but I ain't gonna have time for that for a long time. And I still gotta pull the minis out and clean them up and make them right before I even get to the part where we can play with them yet. Yes, that should be a nice little morale shocker. See, now talking about Kevin Conroy and the Joker and everything, now I'm like, oh, maybe I should do like a... Not maybe. I'm going to do a Batman playthrough from Arkham Asylum to Arkham Knight. I'm going to do that eventually. I usually save Arkham games for December. So I have this little ritual that I do almost every year, where on December 1st, I just start playing Arkham Knight or Arkham Asylum, and I just keep going until I'm done with all the Arkham games. So I've beaten the games like probably more times than I'm actually comfortable admitting on air. And I wouldn't even say that I'm really good at it. I really enjoy the game. So maybe I'll do that this year too. But this year's been a bit different, you know. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have time. Maybe I won't. I don't know yet. But if I was to do it, I would need to actually abandon all the history, though. I would need to be every day, all day. or every day. Every stream day would need to be Batman. I might do that. I'm thinking about it. Take a month off from history and just do that. That might not be a bad idea. But then I think I'm gonna be. I may take off for October too, because October is gonna be horror games, and I mean, I guess I could look up horror stories for history, like actual horror stories from history, like Elizabeth Bathory and Vlad the Impaler, and I could probably do that. Now that I'm saying it out loud, that probably could work. All right, this level needs to hurry up because I am getting sleepies. Getting the sleepies. The sleepies get you every time, guys. It comes for all, and when it comes, it goes all over your face. Waka 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 waka. All right, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry.
The enemy has found our concealed units.
All right, horsies. Stay the course. Come on. Got some light shot cavalry. And they are coming right towards me. That's not great. These guys versus... Okay, that should be okay. They should be okay. Should being the key word. I wonder if I should push these guys. Oh, let's give these guys a bit of a morale boost. Oh. There we go. Ah, no horsies, no! No, horsies, come back! Hey, how was your week, Hero? We've been talking a long time tonight, but I haven't heard much from you, buddy.
One of our units can no fire. The settlement is on fire.
No, the settlement's on fire during a rainstorm. That's really weird. Let's move you guys back around. How am I gonna lose this? I'm not quite sure how that's gonna happen. Hey, no problem, man. I just normally see you on Fridays, and after us ranting for like, what, over an hour about different anime and media, I was like, I should probably ask other people what's going on in their lives. You know, just seeing what's up. Actually, what I should have done is sent y'all to the... Oh, y'all are in an even match? Yeah, let's just reinforce. Ah, a good thing I reinforced. Let's push you guys down. Jeez. Yes, throw the lawn darts. Oh, nice. Yeah, boy, get you some. Well, did you get her number? Did you get her number? That's the important part. That's the only part that matters. Did you get her number? That's the important question. Did you get her number? Oh, and is she like... Is she not insane? That's the first thing I think I should ask. Is she not crazy? Her Instagram. Okay, so I guess that's something. I don't know. This is the thing. I've been out of the dating game for a long time. So I guess I don't know. Is that good or that bad? I don't know. I'm old school, so I'm like, what's your number? If you give me your Instagram, I'm like, I'm not interested. I don't want to see your narcissism, but that's just me. For some reason, I'm not really... Like, if you tell me to get on Instagram, I'm like, yeah, I'll never do that. Yeah, is she crazy? She not crazy? She good? She got her Instagram. All right. So now you just gotta find a way to seal that deal, bruh, and find out if she's actually insane or not. Which your Instagram will probably tell you that. I mean, I guess it's better than her giving you her TikTok. That would probably be like, all right, you're done. Hey man, that's awesome. Congratulations. I don't mean to poke fun too much, but I'm very happy with the fact that I'm old school like that. I don't if you give me your social media and you're trying to get in any communication with me, I'm like, nah. Social media is cancer. I don't get on it for it. No one knows who I am on social media. Let's keep it that way. That's right. Play it cool. Play it chill. Play it cool. I don't talk like that on personal stuff, man. I don't talk like that for personal stuff. All I can say is, actually, no, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I don't like to divulge too many personal details. Maybe later, but not yet. I'll wait till I'm bigger. Yeah, when I have like a bajillion followers. A bajillion. That's bigger than a billion. It's also what happens when my tongue starts to go numb. Anyway, cheers, sir. Yes. Yeah, just come to the realization that getting up there, man. Is every time like just watching what some people do, and I'm like, you friggin' kids. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, crap. Yeah, my week was all right. My week was good. It was a couple things broke, nothing major, and had a couple people start yelling at one of my hospitals that like something was broken, and I was like, "What's broken?" Like, it doesn't work. And I like looked at it and I was like, "Bro, you're just not plugged in." It's like, "Well, yeah, I unplugged it." And I was like, "Why did you unplug it?" It's like, "Because I wanted to move it." And I was like, "So really, what you're saying is that it's not that this is broken; it's that you unplugged it and just couldn't be bothered to plug it back in." Got it. Okay, cool. That for some reason happened quite a lot this week. And I was like, this is beneath me. This is beneath what I'm supposed to be doing. This is beneath everything that I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, so is he happy now? He's still not happy. How are you not happy? You just got married to a well-connected young lady. You are 72 years old, married to a 20-year-old. And I was hoping you were going to actually be happy. No. No, that can't be allowed. At least the sun might not be a piece of garbage. And you get what? You get +3 per turn? You get +3 personal influence and +3 per earning situation. Man, get the hell out of here. I should assassinate you. I should just straight up murder you. You should not be unhappy. Oh, I had to marry the princess. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Was unlimited power too little for you? I apologize. I should have done better. She's kids these days. Don't appreciate nothing. See, this is getting kind of late. I don't really want. I don't want to. Let's do one more siege. It doesn't take more than 20 minutes to do a siege. We'll do a siege. We'll do one more siege. It'll be fun. Let's see. So they have allies coming, but that's all right. I have allies too. I have friends in high places as well. Mr. Hilarious. His name is Hilarious. Oh my gosh, I love it. His name's Hilarious. I'm finding that way too funny. I should probably stop. Should I? Let's see what else we got. All right, so it's gonna be harder to ignite my little stands here. I like that. Oh, y'all can shoot at me. Okay. Why are you up here? I guess I'm now moving my traps in. Oh, not my traps, my siege towers in.
Additional forces have arrived.
Yeah, I expect a full report, Kiro, by next week. I gotta know. I'm nosy like that. I want to know. When good things happen, I want to know. You can't hide that from me. Especially now that you've told me. I won't forget. I'll be like, Kiro. Kiro. What'd she say? What's going on? Like, so what's up, man? So be prepared next week for me to harass the living crap out of you. And I won't stop until I get an answer. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. Just a little bit.
The enemy draws near.
Yes! Fire your arrows. Draw the fire of the bad people. Hey, you know what? I might even hold history hostage just to have an update. Like, oh, Kira's here. We're not doing anything until Kira tells me. Alright, so going over this shouldn't be too bad. Oh man. I do have something to say tonight before we go. Man, I ate entirely way too much for dinner tonight, and for some reason I feel like I'm just not. I don't know what happened, but after I got sick like a month and a half ago, I'm just always hungry. I have no idea what's wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. I am just always hungry, and I keep eating. Like at first it was just sweet stuff. Like I had a craving for sweet things, so I was like, I'm just gonna chew on some M&Ms. Then by the time I'm done, I have eaten like an entire bag of M&Ms. And I'm like, what the hell just happened to me? What is going on here? And then like, let's get these guys up here. Like tonight I ate like a bunch of egg rolls, like, so before I start that, there's a Chinese place that isn't too far from where I live. Man, that would be weird. There's a Chinese place not too far from my house, and they're great. And I'm kind of convinced they're run by whatever the Chinese mafia is, because they've been here since I was like a kid, and they're delicious. But like they've been there and they haven't changed or updated a thing. They're still rocking the exact same menus they had when I was a kid. Like, and the only people that work there are the people that were there originally and their family. And even then, not all the family. And occasionally, we see, like, some random people we don't really know in there. And they're only there for, like, a week. And that's it. So I'm like, I'm kind of thinking y'all aren't completely on the level, but y'all make really freaking good food. So, today, I don't know what was wrong with me, but I just kept eating. And so I ate like, and the way they serve their food is family style. So you get like a serving of like beef with broccoli or lo mein is a massive serving. It's a massive serving. And I'm not complaining, but like I ate like a whole bunch of it. And I was like, okay, normally I don't eat this much. Usually I get like a couple spoonfuls of everything at most and eat, most of it. But I don't eat like all the appetizers, or not all the appetizers. I don't eat like 3 or 4 egg rolls on top of like a couple dumplings, on top of like 3 or 4 servings of food. But no, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, what is wrong with me, dude? What is happening? And I mean, I don't know. I just don't know what it is. I'm broken. Maybe I'm just getting. Maybe I'm going through like those teenage years again, where I'm just gonna be hungry all the time now. I don't know. I'm actually reversing age. It'd be fantastic. I'll have to go through all the teenage angst, and y'all will get to see it live on camera. I say live on Twitch. My voice will start to crack again. It'll be great. Let's see here. Actually, let's move all my spearmen up. No, I will not calm down.
The men abroad the enemy have rallied their units.
Am I literally just throwing men at the wall here and nothing's happening? I think that's what's happening. I'm fairly certain that's exactly what's happening. Get up!
Warriors of Christ.
Let's get over here. You form up. Let's see here. So let's take. Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are
God dang! Stop it! Jeez. I really just need to focus on one side and be done with it. Instead of this whole, like, attack it all equally across the front. But I ate a lot of food tonight. And I was like, I even commented it when I was coming home. I was like, damn, like, I ate way too much food. And that being said, like, their food is actually pretty lean, too. So, like, I was like, maybe I'm being too, like... Oh man, you ate way too much. It's like, well, yeah, but their food is pretty lean. It's pretty healthy too. So, even though they do serve family style, oh jeez, that's probably not helping me doing that. No, get up here, get up here, dum dums. You bunch of dum dums. Even now, like, I mean, when I'm done streaming tonight, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna go back to the kitchen and grab me like some bread and butter. Get me like I guess I have some Italian bread in the fridge. Probably do that and get that done. Because if I don't eat it, it'll go bad. I know I'm gonna be fat soon. That's my darkest fear. Ever since I started working from home, I was like, man, like I'm just gonna become a sedentary person. Speaking of, man. I now understand where people's laziness comes from working from home. So, like, when I first started working from home, like, I was like, okay, I'm going to wear a nice shirt, like, some nice pants, like, just like I normally do. That way, if I have any meetings, I'll be fine. And it was like, well, I'll just wear, like, jeans and a collared shirt. It's fine. No big deal. Now it's, I'll wear shorts and, like, a tank top. And then it's like, well, I'll wear my ratty board shorts that, like, I use to go to the beach and just do yard work in, and that's about it. And I'm just like, wow, it only took me a couple weeks, and I'm already here. Go, boys, go! Go, boys, go! Actually, not y'all. You need to take this, though. You're going to just get all these people killed. Get him. Jeez, how big is this garrison? Good lord. Potatoes, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Speaking of, like, speaking of great movies, fantastic movies. Hey, we did not deserve the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings, and even then I would say that, like, you know, The Hobbit was terrible, even though I enjoy them. It's terrible movies; they're just bad. I really enjoy those movies, and so far the games that I've played by them they're pretty good too. So that's one of the things I'm probably gonna do in the near future too. Is see if I can get a hold of some old Lord of the Rings games. Like Battle for Middle Earth, like I was talking about earlier. I would love to play some of those. Jeez, this is like taking forever. Yes, charge at me. I will just simply send the horde at you and you will die. It's a fresh horde while this one just gets completely chewed up. get y'all across the river. How are the Kometa Tenseis beating the Western Auxilia? These guys don't... These are like almost tier 1 infantry. Yeah, I got to, but like... I was hoping to play something that's a little bit more RPG-esque, and I know that there's a little bit more RPG elements in there. So like that era of like medieval, or not medieval, not Total War either. God, good lord, I'm getting now attacked on 2 different sides.
Victory point is almost within our grasp.
That age of strategy games and whatnot, I really enjoy. Like Dawn of War 2. I would say it's probably like somewhere in that golden era of strategy games. Get y'all in here. So I was hoping to play something like that. I will probably play the Third Age eventually, but not for a while. Plus mods, I have mixed feelings about playing with mods, like really heavy mods. I know there's like the 1400 add-on for this game, but I'm hesitant to install it and play with it. Yes, run the men up. We will strike the enemy in their backs. Wait, is Third Age the Total War 2 mod, or is that the medieval mod? I can't remember which.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Don't fight them.
A shameful display. We await your orders.
Run, don't run that way, run this way. Fight them. To the last man, reinforcements are on the way.
We are at your command. God save us!
Get them. Get them.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Y'all go this way. You two. So we got stuff to do. Come on. I want to kill all these guys as quickly as possible. Alright. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Break them. Yes. This is just basically mob. Just mob the enemy with as many cavalry and infantry as you possibly can. That's the name of the game here. Well, he probably fell because he didn't have much to do here except for just die. That's enough for me. And our first step into reconquering England begins. Although we're ending now, so. All right. So with that, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed a lovely evening with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of our very nerdy weeby talk. I will be back on Monday where we will continue to play Command & Conquer Generals. We will definitely continue that. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night, and I will hope to see you tomorrow where we pick up our Halo playthrough. So, oh, actually, hold on. Maybe Fokker and I will get Alien Fireteam or something. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. So, hope to see you all again tomorrow. Have a good night, and have a good rest of your weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. It's easy, guys.